Hello everyone, this is Livy, and today I'm doing something a bit different. I'm doing a music video chat. Not music video, I'm sorry, an album chat, where I talk about an album, and instead of doing a reaction, an initial reaction, I decided this time around to listen to it, take notes, listen to it again, and take notes again, and then talk about what I liked, what I disliked, and overall thoughts on the album. Trying some different formats out to see what works best for me, but with the initial reaction, sometimes I don't like a song on the first listen, so then in the reaction I'm like, oh, I didn't really like this song, but then I listen to it later and I'm like, oh man, I wish I could have talked about how I enjoyed this song if I had listened to it more than once. Or sometimes the initial reactions can just be kind of dry because, well, I'm just trying to take in the song and I'm not really one to listen to something unless it's like a really good song. I'm not really one to listen to something and be like, oh my gosh, this is just so good. Like, I'm not that dramatic. I'm a dramatic, but not that much. So instead, this time around for NCT Wish's Pop album, I listened to it, I took notes, listened to it again, took notes, and here I am. Actually, I didn't take that many notes. I just listened to it this morning because I was planning on recording this. And I decided to take some notes. So let's start with the first song, Pop. So some of the notes that I wrote down for this one was that it was catchy. I just mentioned that in a music video reaction. If you haven't seen that, go check that video out. Maybe I'll link it in the description in case you're watching this first. And I love the beat, love the chorus. The chorus definitely was the best part of that song for me. Although, when I just watched the music video, I don't know, it grew on me a little bit. It's not like it wasn't bad when I first heard it, but it wasn't my favorite song. But now it's just kind of like, if I heard it, I might shrug my shoulders a little bit to it. And I've noted that it might be more fun to see it rather than listen to it, which probably is the case. It looked like it was some fun dance moves from the music video. But overall, I just thought it was a really catchy song. It was really cute. I loved the music video for it, and I think it was a perfect title track for this, mini album, if we're being honest. Next song, Melt Inside My Pocket. Now, when I first listened to this, when I first heard the introduction part, I was a little bit like, okay, like, where is this going? But once I heard the pre-chorus and the chorus, I thought it was super catchy. I love it. I still find myself randomly singing like, oh, this is gonna be bad. This is bad. Just bear with me. Don't wanna be a fool. Like that. Oh, I love that. It's so good. I can't even capture it perfectly, but you know. If you heard it, then you know what I'm talking about. I love that part of the song so much. It's really catchy. And then overall, it was just very whimsical, I guess, with the instrumental. Lots of different sounds going on, which is a theme in this overall mini album. And I've noticed it pretty often with the songs that I've checked out, the title track songs that I've checked out from them. And it's nice because it's kind of part of their sound now, part of their concept. And I love the harmonizations, like I saw in that chorus and towards the end of the song. I really like that as well. And then even with multiple listens, it's still my favorite song. I play it a lot. I think I've played it quite a bit since I've heard it about a month ago. So yeah, I'm definitely enjoying that one. I really like that song. Probably my favorite one off the album, if I'm being honest. Next song, Design. So this one I felt like it was a lot more simpler than the first two songs that I checked out. More of an easy listen, I'd definitely say. Even though, like I said, Melt Inside My Pocket is my favorite. It's really catchy. I feel like this one is catchy, but it's less, like, there's less going on with the instrumental for this song. And I noted that the chorus was catchy as well. And I listened to it this morning, and I realized that I liked it a lot more than my first listen. So I'm probably going to listen to it again tomorrow just to like solidify that. But I actually really like it. It's a really good song. It's just like I said, an easy listen is what I noted on it. Yeah, so it's definitely something I've also noticed with this album. Has more of that like early 2000s pop R&B type feel. I feel like that's why I would best describe it as a lot of. Sorry, I'm yawning so much tonight. A lot of like retro elements, I think. A lot of different sounds going on. And I just feel like it's something I could definitely see being from like boy bands in the early 2000s. And it's really good. It's really catchy. Really, really nice song. Next song, 1000. This was also one that I really liked. This one was definitely more on the R&B side. When it first started, I was like, oh, hold on, what's going on here? Especially with that guitar and the use of the synth at the beginning. I love that. Really good. That that was nice. And this was also another easy listen and very catchy song. I think if you listen to this and you weren't familiar with NCT Wish, it would be a song that you probably be like, that was pretty good. Like, I think that's what I define as an easy listen. It's something that someone who isn't a fan would hear and be like, I'm interested in maybe checking something else out from them. And sometimes you get that from songs that aren't easy listens, but I feel like these are like good songs to show someone like, yeah, they make like songs like this if you are more into this style of music. And I noted again that this felt like a more of a throwback retro. I guess retro wouldn't be, well, early 2000s is like over 20 years ago now, so maybe it's retro at this point. Definitely again early 2000s R&B / pop. I feel like would fit this overall mini album the best, and especially the song 1000. And I enjoyed this one a lot. I listened to it again this morning, like, yeah, I like that. The chorus is really catchy. I really like that part. Or was it the pre-chorus? Pre-chorus and chorus I liked, but the verses were pretty good too. Silly Dance. Now, I did enjoy the chorus. I noted that on my first listen, and I noted that I wasn't a huge fan of it. However, I listened to it this morning and was like, I actually like this song. It's very weird, but it's weird in a fun and satisfying way. Like, it almost sounds like a old-timey type song. It's almost like an alien, the way they use the synth in that song, which I thought was pretty interesting, especially because they have a lot of outer worldly things in their concept, just with the cupids and that ghost that went to space in that other video that I watched from them. I think it fit with that concept a lot, but it's really, I love it. It's like a really fun chorus. And, I don't know, it's just something about the instrumental, it's really addicting. But I think the part that I didn't like was the verses, because I was just like, alright, It's kind of like a, it wasn't exciting, you know, it didn't really make me feel that much when I was listening to the verses, and I'm just like, that's kind of maybe not my song. But then when it gets to the chorus, oh baby dance, dance, silly dance, like that's catchy for one. It kind of takes me back to like more like older K-pop songs, I feel like, when K-pop was more pop heavy than hip-hop heavy, which is what it tends to be today. I feel like most groups are leaning more with hip-hop style songs, or at least the bigger groups, especially the more popular ones, are leaning more in that hip-hop category. And this song, on the other hand, is very poppy. And I think this album overall has been very poppy. Of course, there are hip-hop elements in it, but to me, I think pop has been more of their focus as far as their genre goes, and this is definitely a good example of it. It's just really fun, and like really whimsical with the instrumental. I love what they do with that synth that sounds like a UFO spaceship, but in like a Twilight Zone type show, not the aliens that you see in like a movie like Up, you know, for example. Is it Up? No. Nope. That's what I'm thinking of. You know, like it's not that kind of alien. It's more like the corny, like green Martian aliens and the flying silver saucer sound that I would associate with the chorus. But I really like it. It's really catchy, actually. So I ended up adding that to my playlist after I heard it this morning, because I was confused why I didn't like it the first time. But sometimes you just need that second listen to really get into it. And lastly, Still 3 p.m. Now, I was not a huge fan of this, and I listened to it this morning, and I think I still wasn't a huge fan of it. So unfortunately, this is probably my least favorite song on the album. But now that I'm going through the list, I guess I pretty much liked all of the songs aside from Still 3 p.m. And Pop Pop was kind of like, if it's on, I might let it play, but I wouldn't intentionally play it. That's how I would categorize that. And Still 3 p.m., a lot more retro elements is what I noted. And overall, it's still a good song, just not my personal favorite. Not something I would play often, or if all, to be honest. I didn't add it to my playlist when I first heard it, so probably still not going to add it. But overall, I thought this mini album was really good. It was poppy, and it had a lot of catchy songs. All of the songs felt like they fit in this mini album as well. There wasn't like a song that was just thrown in. I feel like they all had similar how do I say this? I don't know, all the songs felt similar, even if they weren't, they didn't sound the same, but they sounded like they could be in the same album. And I know that doesn't make sense, because I basically just said the same thing I said 5 seconds ago, but they all stay within that pop, R&B, dash of hip-hop, early 2000s type beats, with a lot of whimsical instrumentals, catchy choruses, catchy and simple choruses, no like jarring switch up in the middle of the song, which I've talked about this before. I don't know if it was in any of the reactions that I actually released, but I've talked about this before when trying to record reactions to certain group songs. I'm not a fan of the really like out of place switch ups mid song or towards the end of the song. Like sometimes switching up a little bit where it's like, ooh, it's something new, but it still fits with the song. That's okay. What I'm not a fan of is when it's a song and it goes completely somewhere completely else and then comes back. I'm like, you just interrupted the flow of the song. Like, to me as a listener, I don't like that. That might be fun for a performance, but I'm not seeing the performance when I'm listening to it on the way to work, you know? So, like, they don't have that. I feel like their choruses have been, like, pretty simple, yet very catchy. And they utilize a lot of harmonizations throughout the album. And it's really catchy, fun, pop music. And I enjoyed that. I really like that a lot. So, if I had to rank this from my ranking as a non-musical professional, I would give it an 8 out of 10. Out of what? I don't know. Stars. Livy's music stars. That's what I would give it, because I did enjoy it a lot. Like I said, it's a lot of the songs are good. I definitely love Melt Inside My Pocket, 1000. Silly Dance I might be playing a lot too, though, because that one's like, it might be one of those songs I played for like 2 weeks straight and then never play again, just because I was like obsessed with it, then I stopped. But we'll see when I listen to it again. But yeah, overall, I just thought this was a pretty good album. I love that it was cohesive, and I love the music video that went along with it. And I think they did really good in solidifying their sound as a NCT unit, and then also just as a K-pop group in general. I'm excited to continue to check out their music in the future. I'm really happy that I checked them out about 2 months ago, because I ended up discovering a lot of good songs, and now I have another group to look forward to hearing music from. So until the next album, I'll be continuing to enjoy Pop Pop. I hope that you guys listen to it as well. If you want to, you should comment your favorite songs off the albums, and if you agree with some of my takes. Maybe if you disagree too, just don't be too mean, please. If you like this video, leave a like. And if you want to see more videos like this, definitely subscribe and let me know that you like the style of review, ramblings, rants, chats, like the channel's name. If you like this style of videos, I'll appreciate it if you let me know by leaving a like or just commenting, and or do both, please. Or just leave a like, because that'll let me know to keep making videos in this style. I enjoy my little rambling. I hope it made sense, and I will see you in the next video.